For those who are adults and have young kids in the audience, let me just say one thing. If you're looking at this particular movie and you're thinking, oh, it's a Christmas movie, it can't be that bad, right? No, not even close.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
A very Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas. So, what is this movie about? Well, I'm going to try to keep this as PG as I can. It's been a couple of years since the events of the last movie, and Harold and Kumar haven't exactly been seeing each other eye to eye. While Harold's still living in the same apartment that they lived in the last movies, well, Kumar is. Harold has actually moved up in the world and really got himself a nice house, a nice wife, and everything. But both of them have problems. Kumar's having commitment issues, and in the case of Harold, Harold's dealing with father issues, notably his father-in-law, played by Danny Trejo. Anyhow, one day just before Christmas, Kumar receives a package that's meant for Harold, and so because it's Christmas and he just feels like it, Kumar decides to take the package to Harold, and basically it's a item that I shall not say because I'm trying to keep it safe for kids. And basically they light said item, and while throwing it outside, it actually sort of boomerangs into the house and sets ablaze the father-in-law's Christmas tree that he worked 8 years on. And of course they have to throw it outside. And so the race is on to get a new Christmas tree in time for Harold's father-in-law to come back from midnight mass. Okay, now before I say anything about whether or not I like this movie, I'm just going to come out and say this plain and simple. If there are little kids in the audience who think, oh, Charlie said it's a good movie, so it must be good. For me, it is rated R for a reason. Little kids should not be watching this movie, and if they are, I feel sorry for them. With that said, I actually think the movie's kind of funny. Knowing you, I've only seen parts of Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, and I haven't even seen Escape from Gitmo Bay. But with that said, I do think this one is pretty funny. And I really don't want to say too much because I'm trying to keep this family friendly, but there is some pretty funny jokes, including stuff with Neil Patrick Harris. Now, with that said, obviously, because it's a 3D movie, and I reviewed a 3D movie last year, people are probably going to ask me, what do I think of the film in 3D? Well, pretty much, I'm just going to tell you guys right here and now, 3D is the only way I've seen this movie. I've seen parts of it unrated on 2D, but I haven't really watched it. But, I mean, literally, I went to a rental store in town, and literally, that was the only version they had. It was literally the only version they had that I could rent was the 3D version. So, what do I think of it in 3D? Actually, it's pretty cool in 3D because it really just kind of pops. There was one part where it did a little ghosting. For those of you who don't know 3D, that's where it kind of looks like there's two images almost. But otherwise, it looks really good in 3D. I mean, this is a movie that knows this in 3D and is going to have fun with it. So, again, do I recommend Harold and Kumar in 3D? Only for those old enough to understand this. And I'm really just going to leave you with that. So, join me tomorrow as we will take a look at the first of my Santa Claus theme movies.